I have the pleasure of announcing to you the newest Golden State Warrior, Andre Iguodala.
We worked very hard, and the reason, Tim, that we put in all that work was to get a player of Andre's caliber.
He got it! The Warriors have won on a game-winning shot by Andre Iguodala!
Versatile player, playmaker.
Oh, beautiful pass. Iguodala with his 6th assist.
It's very hard to find playmakers in the NBA. Finishes at the rim. It's a thrill. There's an element of this whole day that's surreal.
I used to always joke with my coaches, I could play defense in my sleep. So I'm going to try to bring that presence to the team, and, we're going to get stops last 5 minutes of the game when it's most important.
Low, it's stolen by Iguodala. That's over. Finds James. James blocked by Iguodala.
I thought it was one of the greatest opportunities ever. He was the missing piece to sort of take us over the top, we had hoped. Really, if we didn't do Andre, we didn't make that deal, we don't win that championship.
This year's Bill Russell MVP, Andre Iguodala.
And congrats to Andre Iguodala, who will have his number raised into the Raptors. February 23rd, when the Warriors host the Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson will be in the building as a 4-time NBA champ. Will get his due. And of course, happy birthday to Andre Iguodala, 41 years young, NBA All-Star, 4-time NBA champion, of course, in 2014-15 NBA Finals MVP. Well-deserved, and the first of many jerseys that'll be going up in the Raptors after this decade of excellence.
Congratulations to my guy, Andre Iguodala. One of my favorite teammates I had. The jersey retirement is one of the highest honors you can have for an organization, and it was very well deserved. Because over the time that we were teammates, I got to see him stand for everything that you talk about for a championship. One is sacrifice. He was able to come off the bench, a guy who came to the Warriors as a starter, 20-point-a-game scorer, an all-star, came to the Warriors, and he came off the bench. And when his name was called, he decided that Steve Kerr started him in the finals, and he goes on to win NBA Finals MVP. So it shows the caliber of his talent, but also the sacrifice to be able to be known for defense, to do all the little things, all the intangibles. And then outside of the court, be a mentor and a leader to the young guys who really needed grooming to become the guys that they became. So a lot of credit to Andre, but really just being an incredible teammate. And just a huge honor. So congratulations, my guy. It's very well deserved.
Yeah, happy birthday. Congratulations. Well deserved honor, as Festus said. The highest honor you can receive from an organization. And Andre Iguodala more than deserved this. Champion, as Festus said. I just told you, one of the great individual defenders of his generation and a big-time clutch shot maker. And he really changed the culture of the team when he came on board. He played point forward, just seemed to bring a certain professionalism. And as Fezzi said, he adjusted his game from early days in Philadelphia. He was a big-time scorer to win championships and made sacrifice and adjustment. And he'll be in the Hall of Fame after this great honor, and it's well-deserved.
International career, University of Arizona, of course. Go ahead, Fezzi.
And Bonte, with the fate of the universe and the world, depending on one shot, who does it go down to? Who do you want to shoot the ball, Bonte?
I want Andre Iguodala.
That's what I'm talking about.
We want Stephen Curry, but Andre, it's your birthday, so we'll give you some love. we want Stephen Curry.
Hey, no, if you know, you know. You understand why we're saying
even
that.
Andre Iguodala laughed at that one.
I missed something.
Trust me, you didn't miss much, Bully. You didn't miss much. But one guy who was advised by Andre Iguodala during the 2022 NBA Finals and helped bring his game up to another level was Andrew Wiggins. Of course, Andre Iguodala on that team as the Warriors will beat the Boston Celtics in 6 games. Andrew Wiggins was dynamic during that playoff run, and he's had himself a season. He's shooting a career-high 80% for the free throw line, Bully. Another 19 points a night, defending at a high level, 3 rebounds, and he's getting to the free throw line, like I just mentioned. 6 and 9 tonight, 80% on the season so far for Wiggs.
Yeah, he's playing great basketball, and you're starting to see a lot more plays called for Andrew Wiggins, and make sure he either gets on that low post, get some isolations at the elbow. He's really answering the bell, coming up big, and it's going to be important. You know, we talked a lot about when Steph does get back and those double teams come. Really important Andrew Wiggins remains as aggressive as he has been.
One of the biggest mismatch the Warriors have is Andrew Wiggins. When he gets on the floor, a lot of guards guarding him. You saw Sexton on him a few times tonight where he just got on the block, was being physical, 6 for 9 from the free throw line. It's really important that Wiggins is aggressive, because when he is, the Warriors can get those extra shots, can get those free throw possessions, all those things that help them get an advantage. You have to take advantage of the parts that you have, and having Andrew Wiggins there is a huge advantage for the Warriors.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's check out the team stat comparison for tonight as the Warriors get this win on the front end of a back-to-back. They only shoot 39%. Utah shot 51%, but the Warriors, the great equalizer was the three-point shot. They made 17 threes tonight.
Second
Utah,
chance points.
just 8. You see the second chance points. And they were able to negate being a minus 24 when it came to points in the paint. Why? Because of points off turnovers. 26-8 advantage there. Let's hear from Steve Kerr, presented by BMW, as the Warriors get back in the win column.
You get a sense like the time off kind of helped Brandon reset his season a little bit.
Yeah, Brandon looks really strong and sharp and determined. I thought he was fantastic tonight, and it's exciting to see. I mean, this is what he expected right from the start this season, and obviously things started a little slowly for him, but he's really looking like himself now, and I think that time off did help.
He tends to bring a certain energy every time he's out there, and also for being the youngest guy on the team, he tends to act like he's a vet. Is that something that just part of who he is and something you guys need?
Yeah, I think his swagger is part of what makes him who he is, and I think what we need is what you saw tonight: the energy, the passing, the connection. Long rebounds, loose balls. I thought he and Guy really came in and changed the game after that slow start that we had. And, both those guys really provide that energy and that connection that we need.
There was a lot of talk earlier in the season when Brandon was struggling about him putting too much pressure on himself to make every shot. Could the time off have helped with that just mentally?
Yeah, I think so. He just I haven't talked to him about it, but I do think that since he's been back, he just looks more sure of himself for whatever reason.
How big was Schroeder tonight, and him taking that hard fall and then coming right back? What was that like?
Dennis was great. I was really nervous. I saw him holding his ankle. I thought maybe he had rolled it, and one of the things I love about him is that he's an Iron Man. He's there for you every single night, and we needed his scoring. We needed his leadership. I loved the fact that it was catch and shoot tonight, no hesitation. He got 13 threes up. I love that. That's our game is ball movement, and if you're open, let it fly. And I thought Dennis was great tonight.
Steve, along those.
Nice night for Dennis Schroeder, 23 points in a starting role for the Golden State Warriors, but also that bench mob led by Brendan Padisky at 27-6. You cannot talk about the bench without talking about Quintin Post these days. He's taken this region by storm. Obviously, last week against the Chicago Bulls, lit them up for 20. Tonight, 10 points off the bench, 3 of 10, 2 of 5 for the three-point line. And look at Post playing in the post,
Stezzy. You taking the NBA?
3+1.
No, listen, I love his aggressiveness. I love that Quintin is coming into the game understanding what he is. He is a three-point shooter specialist. He's also 7 feet, so he can go out there, get you some rebounds. He's still getting into the flow of the game defensively. Obviously, this is his, fourth game so far, playing significant minutes. So Quintin Post has done a great job. He's coming to the game, understanding his role, and he's really making an impact in the game so far.
He's got a good feel for the game. So if in pick and rolls, if they're going to leave him open, he's a big time shooter. That's not a question. He's a 40% shooter from 3-point range minimum. He's going to get open looks, but he's a good pass. He's got a good feel for the game. So if he has to go dribble handoff, he's more than comfortable with that. And he's a big, strong kid, so he's going to fight in the post. No pun intended. But I watched him at Boston College. He's a good player. He's not a young rookie. He's 24 years old, so he's physically mature. And he looks real confident out there. He looks like he fits the style of play here.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And he's also confident with KB as he's standing by for a little one-on-one.
Well, Quintin, one of the things that Coach emphasized coming into this game was pushing the pace. How well did you guys do that tonight?
I think we did a lot better job, especially on makes. Like if the other team made a shot, we get it out quickly, push the ball down the floor, and try to get some easier looks.
And Quintin, you are playing solid minutes. That's going to continue. What do you want to keep building in your game?
I mean, today, I think my two biggest points and just been fouling. Like, start learning these, defensive schemes and adjusting to the NBA level. So I got to stop fouling, got to be more, solid on defense. And then today I just needed to finish the ball a little better inside, and that'll come.
Yeah. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow means you face the number 1 team in the West, Oklahoma City. What are your goals for that game? I know what the goals are for that game, but what do you guys need to do as a team to make that a competitive game, one where you guys can shine?
They're a good team, obviously. A lot of, they're playing a lot of one-on-one basketball, so we need to, guard individually, play fast, run the floor. We got to make some shots and, make them make tough shots.
And what do you think about TJD making the Rising Stars and Pat Spencer as well?
Big time for both of them. Very well deserved. They have to do a little they have to work some over hours now. But I think it'll be a super cool experience for them.
All right. Thank you, Quintin. And we know what they need to do against OKC.
Thank you.
Trying to win a game against OKC, bully.
KB got the secret sauce?
She might have the secret sauce. She's got the scouting report already.
Right, okay.
All right, as we're tracking for success. How about a halftime interview?
We got that. Thank you, Moses Moody.
Thank you, Moses Moody.
Mic'd up Moses Moody.
Mic'd up Moses Moody. And Fitzibuki had to work. Couldn't eat that great cornbread from Khalid Azubuki's cornbread spot. Take advantage of the takeaways, which they did.
Thank you, Utah Jazz, 26-8. Thank you, Moses Moody, number 1. Thank you, Utah Jazz, number 2.
And what about the benches?
Bench mob.
51-27, they outscore the Utah Jazz.
You heard what the coach said. Move the ball, and when you're open, let it fly.
Let it fly. You got GP2 trying to dunk on people. Wow.
Thanks to our friends at MyFitnessPal for that. We were going to talk about a trade that could
look at that
possibly
beautiful shot. That's
reshape
awesome.
the Western Conference.
Wow, what is this?
Samson's looking
You're
good.
worried about